For some time now, conventional political wisdom has said that as American demographics change, Democrats will reap the benefits of those changes. The thinking goes like this. Current minority groups are growing faster than the current majority population of those who classify themselves as white. As minority groups such as Hispanics grow larger, they will most likely vote liberal or Democratic, or at least that's how the thinking goes. But there is one flaw in this thinking that automatically assumes that as minority groups rise in numbers it only helps the Democrats. The flaw is that since the mid-1970s on, Democrats have focused mainly on one minority group, and that's African Americans. We have never seen the Democratic Party need to shift in a major way to another minority group in order to secure their vote. But we are seeing exactly that taking place right now. Anyone watching the Democratic Party can see that their messaging is highly focused on Hispanic citizens and especially on Hispanic illegal aliens. Democrats are trying to set themselves up to reap the benefits of the growing numbers of Hispanic voters that they anticipate will outnumber black voters, as they already do in some major cities. But where does this leave black voters? Black voters should rightly believe that they have been cast aside by the Democratic Party. In essence, the Democratic Party is abandoning black voters because they see their numbers demographically as pretty much stagnant. Democrats also have taken the black vote for granted for decades now. So if you view the Democrats' response to changing American demographics, you see them for what they are, a political party that simply panders to the most dominant minority class of voters without actually providing them any real benefits. And when a new minority group is on the horizon, they abandon whoever they claim to represent previously. In fact, you almost never hear prominent Democrats talking about economic factors affecting black voters anymore. Democrats will still occasionally play the race card when a story involving possible racial discrimination goes viral, but Democrats are only doing this to score quick political points. In fact, I would argue that President Trump speaks more about black unemployment and economic issues than Democrats do. Seriously, when was the last time you heard a Democratic leader on cable news talking about economic initiatives aimed at the black community? Probably not in years. Yet you hear Democrats on a daily basis fighting for the rights of Hispanic illegal aliens. All of this just exposes the Democrats and their racially motivated pandering. When a new minority group is rising in numbers, Democrats simply abandon their old allies and latch on to the new minority they feel will power them to victory at the polls. We've already seen the repercussions of this with the #walkaway movement and Blexit. Both were signs that black voters had become fed up with Democrats' inaction and constant pandering. Black voters had realized that decades of support for Democrats have left them without anything to show for it. I don't doubt that part of the impetus behind those movements were the fact that black voters noticed Democratic leaders cozying up with illegal immigrants instead of those in the black community who needed help. In the end, these things are impossible to predict. Demographic shifts cause all sorts of unforeseen and unpredictable consequences. But as the Democratic Party continues to court Hispanic voters, both legal and illegal, don't be surprised if more and more black voters feel left out in the cold and start searching for a new political party to align themselves with.